Alright, well, this is kind of confusing. I spam clicked a little bit through the message because, this is a freshwater goby. I believe this is a freshwater goby, but after I did this, I got a message that said I did it. I caught every kind of fish. Which I'm very confused by, because it's not... I'm pretty sure I already caught a freshwater goby. And what I've been looking for is the loach, so I don't know why this message popped up, but I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have to turn on the recording and tell you guys about it. It's not a loach. Oh, it is? Oh, never mind, that is a loach. I thought that was a freshwater goby. Dude, I thought a loach was a huge fish. That was a tiny fish. Never mind. I actually did do it. It looks like exactly the same, though. Okay, well, I already showed off. Here's all the bugs. I'm pretty sure I already showed this off, right? So there's all the bugs, but we can show off all the fish now. We can look at all the fish. Because I thought... This is the freshwater goby. Dude, that's crazy. Loach is actually a really small fish, apparently. I was, like, expecting that to take me a really long time, but apparently the loach... I feel like I'm confused because I'm thinking of Zelda. Because Zelda has a loach in it, and it's, like, the biggest fish in the game. But I don't think I've ever seen a loach in real life, so maybe I don't know how big a loach is supposed to be. I think that's the only reference for, like, a loach that I have. Like, the Helium loach. I was seriously expecting it to be, like, a prize fish. But with that, we caught every type of fish. I literally pulled it out of the water. I'm like, oh, I've caught this already. It doesn't even look... It looks like... I don't know. It just doesn't even look that interesting. Well, I'm sorry. I did skip the big message that said, oh, I did it. He yells, I did it, in real big text. I think we got the same message for, like, when we caught all the bugs, the last bug. But I caught every type of fish. That's it. That's pretty cool. And that means, I think, tomorrow... we should get the golden fishing rod, and that'll be the last of that. But we have filled out the museum, except for, I think, like 4 paintings. So, it's gonna be a toss-up whether or not we actually get the last 4 paintings. But, you know, I'm gonna keep trying my best. I'm gonna try my darndest. Ooh, indeed. Woohoo, a loach, I believe. Even run-of-the-mill common okay. I thought this was gonna be a big deal. I was, like, expecting the loach to be, like, a really cool fish. And it's just like, oh, that's a lame, shitty fish. That's not even interesting that you have that. Oh, yes, you can rest assured. Excellent care, indeed. Woohoo, 1,000 whoos. Could this possibly mean the fish collection? Is it complete? Why, yes, it is. Good fishing, old sport. A complete fish collection is quite the accomplishment. My sincere congratulations. Keep up the right good work. As you might imagine, we're quite keen to complete our other collections as well. Alright, well, we can go in here now. We can go take a look at the completed aquarium. The aquarium, actually, by this game's standards, I mean, by like, later game standards, they have, like, all of the museum stuff is, like, way more complex and crazy. But this one, I think, has just, like, 3 tanks. So we've got a dace over here, a pale chub, a pond smelt, a sweet fish. These are all freshwater fish. Cherry salmon, river and pond fish, I think. A rainbow trout. A large char, that's the big one. A stringfish. No, maybe the stringfish is the big one, actually. I don't remember. A crawfish, that's the little lobster-looking guy on the bottom. The pond smelt is the, sorry, the pale chub's the blue one. The pond smelt's the, like, smallest one in there. It's, like, right up here now. That's the pond smelt. The cherry salmon and the rainbow trout look kind of similar. They're both to the left, I believe. No, I think this is the cherry salmon here, the one with the 3 blues. I don't know. This is the dace, the gray one. I'm pretty sure that's a dace. And, I don't remember what else was in there. Giant snakehead. That's the weird, flat-looking, you know, SpongeBob fish-looking ass. Guppy, that's a really tiny one. I believe it's the one right top left. That's swimming to the right now. Angelfish. That's the the triangle looking one. The one that's like kind of wide. You know what I mean? It's in the middle right now. It's swimming to the left. Piranha. That's the one that's trying to eat me right against the glass. That's that one. Piranha. Arowana. That's the huge one. That's the giant one. Oh fuck. Wait. No, the Arowana is the gold one. Sorry, the Arowana is the gold one. The Arapaima is the huge-looking one. You can see how I could make that mistake, though. That's very similar names. Oh, there is actually 5 tanks. Okay, but that's the ocean fish tank there. So this is Crucian Carp. Frickin' which one's that? The Crucian Carp, I believe, is like... it's swimming. It's, no. I don't remember off the top of my head, honestly. I think it might be the one that's kind of... that's a carp. The Crucian... Oh, I don't know. It's one of those. Well, process of elimination it. Brook trout, I think, is the spotted one towards the left. A carp is the really kind of fat-looking one that's, like, swimming towards me. It's going to the left now. It's next to the eel. There's a big eel. Oh, this is fun. Koi is the red and white one, the really pretty looking one. It's really close to me right now. The barbel steed, I believe, is at the very top right now. That's the barbel steed. The bitterling, that one looks kind of like a bluegill, I think. Right? That's the bitterling, or is it the really small? It might be the really small one. The eel, that one's pretty obvious. It's a really long, skinny, snake-looking guy. Goldfish, I mean, that's easily identifiable. Pop-eyed goldfish, that's the black version of the darker version of the goldfish. Looks exactly the same otherwise. The killifish, I believe, is the really small one. That's the really small one. Which means that the, whatever the other one was, is the next smallest one. I thought that was a bluegill, but I think the Crucian Carp is actually the one that looks like a bluegill. Catfish, I mean, most people know that. It's in the left. It's at the left. It's kind of hiding its whiskers, but it's right there at the left. No, sorry, that's the giant catfish. The regular-sized catfish is the one above it, obviously. The loach, that's the small one. That's the smallest guy in there, as we already know. The bluegill. Okay, the bluegill is the middle right now. It's the blue-looking. It's swimming to the right. Yes. The rest are like basses. There's the small... So the 3 that look the same, they're kind of in the middle. There's a small bass. There's going to be a regular bass. And then the big bass. Or large bass or whatever. And then the freshwater goby. He's really close to us right now. He's a fish that's really close to us right now. Right? Oh, there's the frog's on top. I didn't even notice the frog was in there. There's a frog on top. And then the last one is a salmon. That's not the salmon. Interestingly, I think salmon can tend to be river fish. I think that's the salmon, the one that just swam past. That's the salmon. Not the one that was a bass, obviously. The coelacanth is a really big one. A really big, slow one. The jellyfish, I don't think we can see it here, but it's, you know, everybody, I think, can identify. That's the sea bass right there. Red snapper, that's the one on the left here. The barred knife jaw. We can't see that. We haven't seen that. The barred knife jaw is in the back there. It just swam up. We can't really see it. Oh, there's the jellyfish as well. That one's really hard to see. But it's the jellyfish. There's the barred knife jaw. It's the one that's got the stripes. It's the black and white striped one. But it keeps flying up off screen, so we can't really see it. But anyways, that's the aquarium. Do you guys like how I identified all of the fish? That was pretty cool that I can kind of do that. Right? Anyways, I guess that's it. That's all I have to show you. I'm gonna do the island today and then nothing else, and then I'm logging off. Almost forgot I was supposed to record today. Because I got the, Tortimer's here. Well now, young Wes, I do believe I have something for you, oh yupper. It's a love letter. Just take her easy. It's not a love letter. It's a goldenrod. Just like the flower. Just like the color. I do believe you've caught every single kind of fish, haven't you? Well, I'm here to congratulate you, sport. I want you to have this rod. Its current owner no longer has any need of it, in a manner of speaking. It's a very fine rod, yupper. Even the most unlucky of fishermen will find fishing easier with this feller. I don't dare say this too loudly, but you can't get this anywhere else, get me? Take good care of it, Sprout. I enjoy a good evening fish, but I don't do it too often. Can't waste my youth a fishing. Heh horf. I guess maybe we should try it and see what it does. Yes! I got the goldenrod. I've got some fishing to do. Well, not anymore. I fished everything. I had every fish in the game. There's no point in me fishing anymore. Oh, it actually looks way different. It's got like red bands. Red and yellow. Well, that gives us every gold tool. I don't know if the golden bug catching net does anything, because that's the only other one that might make some difference, but let's just try this and see if it actually does anything different. Because it might make fishing a little bit easier. I mean, that seemed to be what he implied. I don't know what that means exactly. Let's see. Does it mean they just take it right away? Is that what it means? Because that's what just happened. Let's try again. Okay. Oh, this fish is just annoying. God damn it. Let me find a different fish. Screw that one. Well, it's at a weird angle. Okay, well, that's not what it means, apparently. I guess I could still miss fish. I don't know if this actually makes that much of a difference. I mean, it might change something, like, very slight. But honestly, it might make fishing harder if I'm used to normal fishing. Maybe it gives me a larger window. That's another loach. That's funny. You don't suppose it's Hylian, do you? Oh, that's funny. I didn't even know they said that. I didn't even know that was the voice line in this. That's a Zelda reference, see? That's what I was talking about before. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say if this actually makes a difference or not. It might. It might do something. But, I don't know. It might throw me off more than anything. Who knows? I can't imagine what the bug catching net would do differently. Like, maybe it makes a larger radius for the catch. That's the only thing I could think of. Because as for, like, catching rates, it's just, like, if you catch the bug or not. Like, if you hit the bug with your net, you catch it. If you don't catch it. So, what difference would it make? I don't know. But that's it. I guess I'll get rid of the regular fishing rod. We don't have any use for it anymore. But, there you go. All gold tools. We're doing well. We're doing well. We are approaching... I mean, we still have like 2 months. Well, all of this month and 2 more months after that, April and May. And then I think a little bit. We started at the beginning of June, I think, so not much of June, but we're getting there. There's still a few more things I think we have a good chance of finishing. So I'm just gonna keep working at it until we get there. All right, gang. They said it was impossible, but take a look at this. Take a look at this. Check it out. There it is. That is the final beach item. I think I moved some of them back to the house. I think the life preserver. What else did I move? I think the beach chair. Did I move anything else? Oh, the ukulele. Yeah, but they're in other videos. In the past few videos, we've been doing this, so I have them. I think I took them back to my house though. So, yeah, but this is the last one we needed. I mean, the life preserver is in the corner. That's just another life preserver that I got, and that's it. That's all the beach items. That's all the island exclusive items. Oh, and then baseball and Wario's Woods, which are both back at my house as well. But with that, this thing's really loud. With that, we're done. Don't know if I'm going to keep coming to the island, keep doing island stuff. It's useful for getting items, but at the same time, I feel like I get a lot of NES baseball, and I'm not even entirely sure I'm actually getting new shirts and carpets. I haven't really been paying attention. But yeah, I mean, I achieved what I set out to achieve, and that's good enough for me. Now that that's all over, I don't know that I'm gonna see you guys for a while, because this was the next thing I needed to do. And I don't have anything really planned. Oh, by the way, I said 4 paintings before. I only have 2 paintings to get. And I also, interestingly enough, I was looking at the NES games. I only have 2 of those to get without codes as well. So that's 4 things, 4 unique items, which is a very, very small number. And maybe if I get like a new Gracie shirt or something. I don't know if I do. Do I usually show? I don't think I do. If I get like a Gracie shirt. No, I don't think I show that. Because it's hard to keep track of if it's new or not. I'd have to just keep a list of all the Gracie shirts I have. Which maybe I should do. I don't know. Unless there's something like mildly interesting, I might not see you guys for quite a while. But I feel like I say that a lot, and then I see you guys like literally the next day. There's a dumb, stupid thing on my roof. There's a stupid, dumb... Somebody put a dumb thing on my roof. I think it's supposed to be a fish. It's like one of those little, like, bird things that nobody has anymore. I think they're supposed to, like, show the wind direction. I don't think Animal Crossing has any sort of wind mechanic. I wonder if that will turn at all. So it'll be like it'll turn like randomly. I don't know that I love it. It's such a weird little thing that's up there now. I guess that's just gonna be up there forever. Yeah, as you can see, when we got all the bugs, we got a little bug on our. We got a little butterfly on the side of our house. And now we got a little fish. What are they called? Wind catchers? Is that what it's called? It's usually like a bird. You see them in like on like farmhouses and like movies and stuff. I feel like I haven't seen or thought about one of these in so long that I'm thinking to myself, I'm feeling like I think these only show up in like older movies from like maybe the 80s and before. Cause like I don't know, unless maybe there was a shot of one of these in like Man of Steel. Anything with like a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere, you know? There's gonna be like a shot just zooming in on this stupid little metal roof thing. And it's like, it's blowing slightly, indicating, you know, that something bad is gonna happen. Like, oh, there's bad winds in the air and there's a tornado coming or something, you know? I bet there were like, there was at least a shot of this in the movie Twister. I don't know why I'm talking about this thing so much. It's really drawn my attention. Is it called a wind veil? Is that what it's called? Or is that something else? Well, that's just gonna be there forever now, I guess. Okay, well, nothing else really to talk about with that.